Imagine a land where the earth rises to meet the sky, a place so remote, so immense, it feels untouched by time. This is Tibet, a mysterious plateau soaring above the clouds, where jagged peaks pierce the heavens and endless plains stretch to the horizon. From the first light of dawn, the land shimmers with an otherworldly glow, whispering secrets carried by the wind for millennia. Here, every shadow hides a legend. Every river sings an ancient song. The air is thin, the silence profound, and the beauty utterly breathtaking. This is a sanctuary of spirit and solitude, where nature's grandeur dwarfs all else, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Join us as we embark on an epic journey across the roof of the world, where mystery, majesty, and wonder await at every turn. 50 million years ago, India collided with Asia, not in a sudden crash, but a slow, relentless crumpling. The land was forced skyward, giving birth to the Himalayas and the vast Tibetan Plateau, a world above the clouds. This high-altitude realm, averaging over 4,500 meters, is a place of extremes. Thin air, fierce sun, and weather that tests survival. Isolation behind the world's highest mountains allowed a unique culture to flourish, hidden from outsiders for centuries. Sacred lakes like Namtso and Yamdrok shimmer in turquoise, believed to be the abodes of gods and deities. Pilgrims journey for weeks to these waters, seeking blessings and spiritual power. Here, every mountain and river is sacred, woven into the spiritual fabric of daily life. The people have adapted both physically and spiritually, thriving in harmony with the land rather than conquering it. Their lives are shaped by the seasons and a deep respect for the forces that created this roof of the world. In Tibet, survival and spirituality are inseparable, each breath a testament to resilience and faith. In eastern Tibet lies Kham, a land of deep gorges and roaring rivers, the Yangtze, Mekong, and Salween. The Khampas, famed for their independence, once thrived along the legendary Tea-Horse Road, a network of perilous mountain trails. Caravans traded tea for sturdy Tibetan horses, forging a vital link between Tibet and China. This route was more than commerce. It was a channel for culture, ideas, and Buddhism. Ancient monasteries, perched on cliffs or nestled in valleys, became centers of learning and sanctuary for travelers. The road's dangers, bandits, wild animals, and altitude only strengthened the resolve of those who journeyed here. The flow of people and ideas shaped Kham's vibrant spiritual landscape, embedding Buddhist teachings deep into its identity. Today, echoes of the past linger along these ancient paths, where faith and resilience endure. Near Markham, generations have harvested salt from the earth, drawing brine from wells and drying it in sun-baked pans. This thousand-year-old tradition is a living link to the past, with families tending their own salt terraces on steep hillsides. Women fetch brine, men harvest crystals, each step a ritual, each grain a gift. Salt here is more than seasoning. It's spiritual and economic lifeblood, once traded along the Tea-Horse Road. The wells are believed to be divine gifts, and the work is accompanied by prayers and gratitude. Salt sustains the community, both physically and spiritually, binding people to land and ancestors. The process is a collaboration between human effort and nature's generosity. In Tibet, even daily labor becomes an act of devotion. The Sichuan-Tibet Highway, known as the Road to Heaven, winds across the plateau, transforming ancient pilgrimages. Its most famous stretch, the Nujiang 72 Bends, is a dizzying series of switchbacks descending into the river valley. Once a perilous trail, now a feat of engineering, the road connects remote communities and sacred sites. For pilgrims, each journey is still an act of devotion, with prayer flags fluttering at high passes. The dramatic landscape turns travel into a spiritual metaphor, full of challenges and awe. The highway stands as a symbol of human determination and the enduring power of faith. Every turn deepens the connection to Tibet's sacred geography. The journey is as meaningful as the destination. High on a mountainside, Zouk Monastery offers profound peace and isolation, accessible only by a steep, meditative climb. Its whitewashed buildings cling to the rock, preserving centuries-old traditions. Life here is simple and disciplined, structured around prayer, study, and mindful work. Monks and nuns rise before dawn, their chants echoing through the thin air, sustaining a rhythm of spiritual practice. The community is self-sufficient, growing barley and tending yaks, every task performed with purpose. Isolation is a blessing, allowing focus on inner life and the preservation of ancient wisdom. Zouk Monastery is a living heart of Tibetan Buddhism, where faith is woven into every moment. In Nyingchi, southeastern Tibet, lush forests and snow-capped peaks frame the Yarlung Tsangpo Grand Canyon, the world's deepest. The river carves a colossal scar through the land, its journey beginning near sacred Mount Kailash and ending as the Brahmaputra in India. The canyon's scale is staggering, over 500 kilometers long, more than 6,000 meters deep, and home to remote villages and unique wildlife. Loba and Mampa communities live in harmony with the land, blending ancient animism with Tibetan Buddhism. The Great Bend, where the river curves around Namcha Barwa, is revered as a sacred site, often hidden in clouds. Here, nature's power is overwhelming, and the landscape inspires awe and humility. Isolation has preserved unique languages and customs, making this region a living tapestry of tradition. The canyon is a reminder of both the beauty and the raw force of the natural world. In this wild sanctuary, the sacred and the sublime are inseparable. Mount Kailash in western Tibet rises as a spiritual axis for Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Bon followers. Its snow-draped pyramid shape is the focus of pilgrimage, believed to be the abode of gods and the center of the universe. Pilgrims undertake the Kora, a 52-kilometer circumambulation, crossing the high Drolma La Pass in thin air. Completing the Kora is said to cleanse a lifetime of sins. Some perform full-body prostrations for the entire circuit. Sacred sites and the Sapphire Lake Manasarovar dot the path, each believed to offer blessings and spiritual merit. The landscape feels charged with energy, where the boundary between the physical and divine blurs. The faith and humility of pilgrims reveal the depth of human devotion. Here, the quest for meaning is lived out against a backdrop of breathtaking majesty. Mount Kailash is not just a mountain, it is the heart of a spiritual world. The Changtang, Tibet's northern wilderness, is a wind-swept steppe at over 5,000 meters, seemingly endless and empty. Yet it teems with life-chiru antelope, wild yaks, and kiang roam freely, adapted to the harshest conditions. For centuries, the Drukpa nomads have moved with their herds, living in yak hair tents and following the rhythm of grass and water. Their lives are shaped by resilience, freedom, and a deep bond with the land and animals. But change is coming. Climate shifts and government policies threaten their ancient way of life. While new opportunities arise, the nomads face the challenge of preserving their heritage. The future of the Changtang's people hangs in the balance, their spirit tested as never before. Here, survival is a dance with nature, and tradition is both shield and challenge. Tibet is a land where landscape and faith are inseparable, each mountain and lake alive with meaning. The silence of the plateau is full, carrying prayers, history, and the quiet strength of its people. Life here is shaped by devotion, resilience, and a profound connection to land and heritage. Faith is not abstract. It is lived daily, sustaining Tibetans through hardship and change. The journey through Tibet is a journey into a world where the spiritual and material are one. The enduring mystery of Tibet lies in the unbreakable spirit of its people. Above the clouds, this hidden world continues to inspire, its secrets guarded by faith and resilience. Voiceover, pause, twos. As we journey beyond the timeless spirit of Tibet, we cast our gaze towards the horizon of tomorrow. Here, the echoes of the past blend seamlessly with the promise of the future. Pause, twos. Modern Tibet stands as a testament to resilience and adaptation, where ancient traditions coexist with innovation. In bustling towns and serene villages, the heart of Tibet beats stronger than ever, guided by a new generation determined to honor their heritage while embracing progress. Pause, twos. Conservation efforts are at the forefront, as Tibetans work tirelessly to preserve their unique landscapes and ecosystems. Pause, twos. Through sustainable practices and community-driven initiatives, the people of Tibet are not just guardians of their land, but stewards of their own destiny. Pause, twos. Their efforts are a beacon of hope, shining brightly against the backdrop of the majestic Himalayas. Pause, twos. The spirit of Tibet is unyielding, and as we look towards the future, we see a land where tradition and modernity walk hand in hand. Pause, twos. A place where the dreams of the past become the reality of tomorrow. Pause, twos. In the heart of Tibet, the journey continues, and the story unfolds, carried forward by the enduring spirit of its people. Pause, threes. The horizon of tomorrow is not just a destination, it is a promise. A promise of a future where the beauty, culture, and spirit of Tibet will thrive for generations to come.